My name is Beth Ann Stubbe, and I'm the Director of Publications and Press for ILTA, and this is ILTA News. Today, I'm joined by Barry Solomon, Foundation Software Group Executive Vice President, and Haley Altman. She is the Global Director of Business Development Strategy at Litera. Both of you, thank you so much for joining.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for having us.
It's been an exciting week for you guys. Can you maybe give me a heads up to what happened?
Very exciting. Foundation Software Group is now part of the family. And so Haley is now my colleague.
Yeah, we're so thrilled to have the Foundation Software Group joining us. The entire team is amazing. And it's been an amazing week getting to have all the teams get to know each other even better.
So Barry, talk to me just briefly about where Foundation will fit into the mix of that broader and really friendly Litera portfolio.
Well, people who know Foundation know that we're all about bringing data in from all these disparate data sources to help lawyers in the practice of law and the business of law, both. Now, Litera has always been part of the practice of law, helping with drafting agreements on the transaction side, working with briefs and other documents on the litigation side, and then the whole, frankly, matter life cycle. But they have not been very heavily involved in the business of law. And as they look to expand to the entire matter life cycle, I think we're a really interesting fit for them.
Haley, how do you think this is going to fit in with everything you guys have going on right now?
And I think Barry hit it right on the head. Like when you think about the matter life cycle, we always started with the first document. And we took that first document and we helped with our workspaces build it into the entire document set, and with our workspace technology bring the matter to a close. But matters start before the documents start. There's a lot of important things that you can do to improve the success of the legal teams working on a matter if you can start with better data from the start. But then matters are a life cycle. The information that comes from the end of one matter can actually very much inform the start of another. And by adding Foundation, we provide both a beginning and the return of the life cycle. And so it's a really great way for our users. Our goal is to help people focus on what matters. And by bringing these different tools together and integrating the data throughout, we can really provide that, kind of seamless experience for them.
I think it's an interesting idea, having that full life cycle, and I really like the idea. So tell me, Haley, what questions do you think Foundation current existing customers will have, and how do you think they will benefit from being at Litera?
Yeah, well, I think one of the reasons that really drew us to Foundation is what the great relationship they have with their customers. They place the customers at the center of the importance of what they're building, what they're doing, how they support them. So what we want them to know is that that's part of why the magic they have, and we want that magic to continue. It is a separate business unit so that it can run in the amazing way with the team that has already brought it to life. We want things to continue. So the customers should know that everything will continue. They'll continue to get the amazing support, development. Those teams will stay intact. What we're going to bring to it is the ability for them to accelerate on their vision of bringing more things and doing more for their customers. And then, as we can integrate it in with the rest of the Litera suite, it can just drive value. We have a lot of mutual customers. And so we can just continue to bring value from what they're doing with Foundation for the other tools that they have in Litera. So they should expect the exact same amazing level of service and support, just with the ability to potentially integrate more of their systems and accelerate the goals that they have from the product.
Barry, has this type of merger or this type of kind of changeover in the life cycle been something of a vision for you guys at Foundation, especially now leading up to the acquisition?
Well, this is not my first rodeo, because I was, when I left my practice at Sidley, I helped found Interaction, and we were sold. And many of us have been through this. And we actually gave a lot of thought, not just in the months preceding this, but frankly, for several years. We wanted to find the right home for Foundation. And, I hate to say it, but sometimes acquisitions happen and the acquiring companies screw things up. And that is not going to happen here. And part of it is because we really share the same values. I mean, it's the more, we knew that going in, but now that I'm an insider, it is incredible. Now, there are some words that we use slightly different, but it's really not rocket science. You know, you value your stakeholders, your employees come first because that's how you're going to satisfy your customers. And then it's other stakeholders. But, you know, to me, it was critically important. You know, when I resigned as chief marketing officer at Sidley in order to be part of this team, it was because I saw an opportunity to do something great. And the merger or the becoming part of Litera's family, I think is going to benefit our customers, our employees. I think it will help Litera as well reach Avanisha's vision overall. But my goals are even greater. I think we're going to have a positive impact on the legal profession.
It's only 8 days into 2021, and 2020 was an interesting year, shall we say. So what do we have to look forward to from Litera and Foundation as we look toward Q2, Q3 of this year?
I think one of the things I think you'll see from us is that, you know, what we understood, and we spent a lot of 2020 listening to our customers, the challenges that they had to overcome as they shift entire businesses that very much relied on being in person to a remote workforce. And so what are those efficiencies and what are those tools that are going to drive their ability to work in a more flexible manner? So we're going to continue to really drive down in on what do our customers need. We're going to continue to listen and build out the solutions they need to have those global, more, you know, kind of flexible workforces. So those different tools we're integrating in across all of their important core systems. So I think you'll just see that kind of look towards the matter life cycle and how we can integrate all these tools together to provide a seamless experience.
Yeah, from Foundation, there's, Haley already said this, you can expect no change in terms of our methodology, our approach. And what that is that, you know, we focus on delivering real value, not promising things in the future. So we really don't, we like to focus on what our customers are using today. And so although, you know, I know about a lot of cool things that are coming, that's not something that we typically sell until they're in production with our customers.
All right, I guess I'll just have to come back to both of you in Q3. Thank you both. Barry, Haley, thanks so much, guys. Have a great day.
Thanks, Beth Ann.
Thanks, Beth Ann.
Bye, Haley.